Hello, and welcome to day 16 of the 31 Days to Motivate. If you haven't already, make sure you have watched the previous videos before watching this brand new bad boy, and that you've liked and subscribed to this channel so that you're getting these notifications when these videos go up. Today, it is day 16, as I said, and we are going to be talking about stretching and recovery. So if that's something that interests you, then just keep watching. Okay, guys, so I get this question a lot, and it's a fairly straightforward answer, but people want to know why you need to rest, why you need to take a rest day, and why you need to stretch. And honestly, seeing a lot of the same people over and over again, it's important to make sure that when you're working out at an intense level that you do both. And here is why. So recovery days are important, and they should be done depending on your level of fitness and also how your goals that we've been talking about and working on. They should be taken at least 1 to 2 days a week, and they're beneficial to your body because they allow your body some rest to rebuild the muscles you're breaking down. Basically, when you're strength training or doing any kind of resistance training, you're creating micro tears in the muscle tissue. And so in order for these things to rebuild, you do need to allow them time to recover. Same with your nervous system and your connective tissue, as well as your bones. Because have you ever heard that strength training is actually beneficial for women's bones and preventing osteoporosis? This is why, because over time, that resistance and that pounding causes those bones to actually create a response like a muscle to build once again stronger and remain hard. So in order for those things to happen, you do need to take rest. Also, overtraining is an actual syndrome, and it can occur in a lot of people that are very avid exercisers, and it can create what they call like a workout hangover. And basically, you've overexerted yourself, and you're now causing problems within your nervous system. So it's really important to just take a couple days a week to just relax, maybe do some stretching, and also just some recovery. I totally am about moving your body, and I love doing it daily, but your body does need some rest. So maybe take a walk or do some stretching, like I said. All right, so that's basically all I have to say about rest and recovery. Stretching is super duper important, and there's a couple types of stretching that I just want to cover really quickly. There's 2 forms that I work with. Dynamic stretching, which is moving stretching, and typically at the beginning of your workout, and then static stretching. Static stretching is the stationary stretching that you're probably used to at the end of a workout where your muscles are already warmed and they're able to stretch and recover. So they're both important, and typically if you're working with me or if you're working with one of the trainers at my studio, the majority of our warm-ups do include dynamic stretching like walking lunges, hamstring sweeps, those types of activities. And then at the end, we take about 2 to 5 minutes just to make sure that you've done some static stretching. But honestly, when you're doing an intense workout regimen, I would recommend maybe doing 10 minutes of stretching at a minimum a day. I know who has the time, but honestly, it will benefit your body. And here are some benefits of stretching. So number 1, performance and output during your workout will be greatly enhanced if you do stretching, because it also, so it kind of loops in together. Stretching helps you benefit the range of motion within your joints. So the deeper into a squat, into a press, anything like that, the deeper and more muscles you can engage in that is going to help you with your output. And that's why stretching is super important in that regard. Another benefit of stretching is preventing injury. When your tendons and ligaments are able to stretch and snap back easily because they're used to doing that, you are less likely to have an ankle tip out and then cause an actual injury. It may just tip out and then come back together. That's just a brief little example. That's what I keep thinking of when preventing injuries, is when I'm walking in high heels and my ankle sweats. Because I stretch so much, my ankles are flexible and ready to just snap right back and not break in half. That's one way to remember it. So preventing injury is huge benefit to stretching. Decreasing back pain. A lot of people that have tight glutes or hamstrings often experience lower back pain. And so stretching those areas daily can help make sure that the muscles don't get compressed and then pull on the spine, which causes a lot of issues with your back. So that's another big benefit to stretching for all of my people with unfortunate back pain. Decrease in soreness is another huge benefit. I get questions all the time after a few of our beginning sessions with a client or a new person to the studio who often is experiencing delayed onset muscle soreness after a workout. And what I always tell them is hydrate, make sure you're getting in enough water to help your body recover, and also stretch. Stretch at least 10 minutes a day to help the muscles get all of that lactic acid out, and also make sure you're moving your body. Take a little bit of a 10 to 15 minute walk just to get all of that moving and grooving. So yeah, stretching, even in the moment when it doesn't feel so great, eventually your body will feel better after you've stretched. Let me tell you, I've had some leg days that it's like, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to sit down. And then I go ahead and stretch it out for a while and I'm feeling much, much better. Okay, so with that being said, make sure that you're adding in recovery and stretching to your programming, okay? We typically offer that in all of our classes, and we always take Sundays to stretch and recover. And that's just important, okay? To keep you moving, to keep you motivated, to keep you going. All right, so I hope you add a little bit of recovery and stretching to your day, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye, guys. Mwah.